Good morning. Welcome to JB's Crochet. Welcome to all the replay watchers and lurkers. Good morning. Good morning. Just kind of resituating myself on my desk here. Oh, I wish there was a way I could do that little video of this. You're driving and lurking. All right. Sounds awesome. Sounds awesome, Kendall. Good morning. I can't decide if I like the lighting like this or like this. It gets darker for me, but it looks okay for on the camera to me. But I like having the light on because it lights up my desk. Good morning, Lisa and Rebecca. I forgot that I needed to do, y'all, it's still telling me I exceeded my time. You guys must be onto something when it comes to the whole month. I found something that said something about, like, so when you start your billing cycle, that's when your month ends. So like say you started it on June 16th, it would end on July 16th, 15th or 16th. So I don't, but the thing is they don't tell me when my new month is. Like, it doesn't say. It just says I've exceeded it. Like, I need more information so I know when I can start using it again. So I guess I'm just going to keep coming and checking, and if it still says it, then I'll use StreamYard. But good morning, Manuela and Monique and Frizzy. Yeah, no, I heard you guys talking about that yesterday, but I was just like, I don't know. I just don't know. So I'm just going to keep checking it, and I guess I'm going to schedule for now. See, that's the thing, is I don't want to schedule things and it end up being I switch on you, you know? I don't like doing that to you guys. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't have that yarn, Tammy. Yeah, no, you said you were looking for it. I don't have it. If you want to put it in the chat again what it was you were looking for, I don't have any of that yarn. That Sayo yarn. I can tell you right now, I have none. No Sayo. Got this, like, the light, I think, is sitting in just the right spot over here that it's causing like this glare or something. And I did, Tammy, I sent off your needle thingies yesterday. I meant to email you and tell you that, but I forgot to email you. But yes, I got it shipped out. So it should be there early next week, maybe. I don't know. I don't have a date. I dropped them off, so I didn't actually like check on when they were going to be done. Or not done, but let's see. Let me refresh my pirate ship page here. So, Tammy. View details. It says estimated delivery the 5th. So it should be there either Saturday or Monday, according to the thing. Yeah, I don't have, I can tell you right now, Lion Brand is, well, I shouldn't say is limited in my house, but the only Lion Brand I have are the mandalas that I know, that I can remember. So I have most of the gradients. I love the ombres. I have those somewhere else, and then I have a bunch of mandalas. So that's all I have for mandala or Lion Brand that I can recall is Lion Brand in my house, in my stash. The rest of it is Big Twist, Karen 1 pounds right here, Premieres. And then all this is Big Twist and Hobby Lobby. And then this is all Thrifts and Stitches right here. it. I completely forgot to order in June. Maybe I'll split it between the two. Anyway. Good morning, Arlena. So if I never see BB here, she's never here. It must be, I don't know if she's able to make my lives, which is fine. But I got her bag shipped out. Gosh, I need to work on the bag, the other bag, because Jeremy bought my bag. I haven't felt like making coffee, guys, so that's why I'm doing this again. Been lazy. It gets me my caffeine, just not in a hot fashion. I got Marty's magazine and pattern sent off. What is the other thing I got sent off? Oh, Kendall, you're here. I got your yarn sent off yesterday. Yay! So it only cost like $4 to send that thing, like $4 or $5, less than $5. So it really wasn't that bad. Yeah, Dusty Rose is kind of a pretty color. So y'all remember that bag that I started with the 4 rectangular pieces? Well, I started, so I was doing the linked doubles, and then Mama Wench gave me the idea to do a moss stitch. Well, I started doing the moss stitch in the solid, and I wasn't feeling it. I love the moss stitch. It's one of my favorites, but I thought I needed something different. I don't know why, but I just needed something different. So I reached out to Kimberly. Did I see her? No, I haven't seen her yet. I was like, what can I do? Because I was thinking like the crunch stitch or the even moss stitch that gives a little bit of texture, or the Suzette stitch or something like that. And she's like, ooh, I love the Suzette stitch. So I went with the Suzette stitch to see what it looked like. And y'all, well, I didn't stop. So this is what I have so far on the Suzette stitch, because like I said, I wanted to go, the opposite directions. So this one I'm working from side to side in short rows, making it 7 inches this way, and then making it the length I need it. So I haven't touched this in a bit, and I absolutely love the way this is turning out. But this is what I'm doing. So like these two are going to get attached right about here. And so this is a little longer than I wanted it to be, but when it gets folded up, it's going to be a nice big bag, y'all. Kendall, I told you, don't worry about it. Like I said, it was less than $5 to send you the thing. It's a gift. Just take it. So I got to make this as long as this. So I got a little bit of ways to go on this one, but then I also need to go another row or two, it looks like, before this longer one is as wide as this. I hope I'm making sense. Ooh, getting coffee. Yeah, my coffee's cold this morning, so. Ooh, hello, Rebecca. Good morning. And the more I play with this yarn right here, y'all, the more I need to make something. I need to make more out of this color. It's a teal color, and the camera is not showing you the true color of this color right here. I love it. I love it so much. I want to add this to the dark purple that I have in the cotton. I think it would be amazing. Good morning, Melissa G. Melissa G is in the house. Is that the bag you wrap up and it almost looks patchworky? Yeah, I guess. So here, I'll show you a picture of what I'm talking about. If I can find it. Hold on. I'm trying to think. We'll go to Pinterest. I don't have Pinterest saved in my tabs or my bookmarks bar. See, I need to make a basket like that. Okay. Let's see, how do I share from here? Present, share screen, there we go. Interest, share, go back over here, add to stage. Y'all check out this bag in the top in the middle with all the colors. Oh my gosh, it's saying my Wi-Fi is low where I'm at. I think my Wi-Fi needs, I don't know. StreamYard doesn't like my Wi-Fi. I've heard a lot of people have been having issues with StreamYard though too. So anyway, y'all see this one right here? That, I need to make that. But it is, okay, I'm going to actually save this to my crochet thing real quick. Okay, so the bag that I'm talking about is Tangle bag. I have to find it. So it's not this one where you, it's this right here. So you take these 4 pieces, you sew them together, and they turn into, that's not the right picture. There's another one that looks just like that. Let me go back to that one real fast and see if I can go into it and find it over here. There's another picture. But you basically take those 4 pieces and they turn into a bag that looks a lot like this right here, this colorful squares bag. It has that same shape. Where's it at? I might just have to show it to you on my phone, because I am not finding it for some reason. Here, let me try this. Rectangle, pinwheel. So I am not on the tab with you guys with the chat right this second. So if you guys are talking to me, I can't see it right this second. Let's see. I don't see it. Oh, so it's like this. This is what it's going to do. It's good. There, you're going to sew it up and then you're going to handle it. Now it's going to look a little bit better than this, but at least I hope the handles look a little better. So it'll be something like this, Julianne. This kind of a bag. So let me see. Yeah, so it's going to be like this. You take these 4 rectangular pieces and you basically attach them. And then you see how these two over here, the blue and the brown, are up higher than this one over here. This is what turns into your straps. This is where you attach your straps up here. So, okay. Good morning, Heather. So yeah, that's what I'm going for. So it's going to be slightly bigger than I had anticipated. Not by much. Good morning, Mandy. So I was shooting for, what, 22 inches? And I am at 22 and a half, almost 23, somewhere in there. So, like I said, it's not by much on this teal one. And I have about, I don't know, maybe 2 more passes before I get to my 7 inches with the Suzette. No worries, Kendall. Just receive your yarn as a gift. So yeah, I need to make this the same length as this piece here. So if I match these corners up, you can see I have about probably another 2 passes to get this Suzette stitch piece out to here. And then I need to go another, what, I don't know, 8 to 10 inches right here to make this piece as long as this one. And then I got to make 2 more of each of these. I mean, 1 more of each of them, because there's supposed to be 2 of each. You need to move back to civilization. No, you don't. No, you don't. If it were me, I would say no. Stay where you're at. Stay away from civilization. You just need to have the stores moved to you. So you don't have to drive far to them. So, Yeah, I don't know why it was saying my Wi-Fi was long or was low. But anyway, that's what I got for you guys. I'm gonna work on that this morning for my working on a WIP Wednesday. I don't even know what I came up with for Wednesdays, guys. I guess Wednesdays and Fridays are my days to work on whatever. So, good morning, Nightbot. Welcome in. Here's your chocolate. Mama Winch says, feed you chocolate. Y'all, look what I finished. I should just wait till next week to show this to you guys, but I can't wait. Oh, that is the... I was like, y'all, I did such a good job at hiding my seam, even though you can see it right there. I couldn't find it in, like, looking at it. I'm going to hide in my cowl. It's a little stiff. It's a little stiff, but hey, it works. It does the job. Like, you can manipulate it down, fold it down and things. So there you go. Good morning, Margaret. You're working on the keychains. I need to get some eyeballs before I do that. And keychains. I have the little hooky ones, little hook part, the little lobster clasp part, but I don't, working on whatever Wednesday, right? Wow, Wednesday. Working on whatever. Wednesday, wow. I know, it turned out really nice. Y'all, this is so funny though. The first, so I repeated the same colors in the same order, right? The first one I did was the Premier Chunky Bloom Chunky. And it started out with pink, went to the purple, and then switched to white. And guess what? When I got to the other end, it ended on the Premier Bloom Chunky. And it started out on the white, went to the purple, and look, the pink peeked in right at the end. And that was it. But I just thought it was funny how the Premier Bloom Chunky dang near repeated itself in the same amount, like the same color part of the yarn. Because this one right here is from the same yarn. But it perfectly, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? It perfectly bookended it on either side of the of the piece. And it just stays right there on those pins. Oh, fun! Yay! Yay, Kendall. And good morning, Angela. It did turn out nice, Margaret. I just wish it was a little drapier. I'm thinking I should have went up a hook size. I already went to an 8. I was using an 8. I think a 9 might have made it a little drapier, but you know, you can mess with it and make it smaller. So, ooh, excuse me. Yeah, we're gonna make Wednesdays wow. We'll just call it Wow Wednesdays. I'll just put wow and then put, you know, in parentheses, working on whatever. Okay, let's see. Now this Suzette stitch works up pretty quick. I feel like I can get across these rows really fast, even though this looks really long. This is going to be a very dense bag because this one piece right here with these 2 strands held together in this stitch, it's got a little bit of weight to it. So I don't know, but I wanted to make, when I make bags, for some reason I have it in my head that I have to double strand the cotton. I don't know why. I just do. I guess to maybe minimize the holes. I don't know. That's part of it. It's something I've always done even before Juan came on the scene. Like he would do it with his bags or the bag that he created, but any of the bags that he made with cotton. I think he made the one. Margaret, I was just watching your mosaic live last night. I was trying to see if I could follow it to do my own. Not create my own, but like follow it to make it for me. You know what I mean? At least I hope you do. Do you get what I'm putting out? Do you catch what I'm throwing at you? Good morning, Tank. I don't know if I don't remember saying good morning to you. So, what are words? I know, right? Can't find them sometimes. So, yeah, I was watching her. She did a live about 9 months ago. I was like, 9 months already? Goodness gracious. And well, my middle child decided he needed to come and lay with me last night, just to be with me for a little bit. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna watch what I want to watch, or like my TV shows. So I threw something on that I was hoping would get him to go back to bed, but then I was sitting there going, what could I watch? What could I watch? And then I was like, ooh, I want to watch Margaret's mosaic thing. So then as I'm watching it, laying there with him, I can learn how to do it. And so I was like, this is fun. I am looking forward to doing it, Margaret. Like, because you were making it as a mug rug, and I was like, ooh, I need to do that. And I could do that as, I'm doing Christmas in July at some point. As a collaboration with KK Crochet. They do Christmas extravaganza every July. And so I've been trying to rack my brain on what to put out for Christmas gifts that you can make. And Margaret's mug rug would be amazing. It's quick and easy too. It's like, just a little square of mosaic crochet, and it gets your toes wet if you've never tried mosaic. No, Margaret, I was secretly hoping that it would bore him to go somewhere else, but he actually stood there, and he might be just as involved with it, or intrigued with it as I am. Love crochet enough as much as I do, even though he doesn't really show the interest in wanting to do it yet. I mean, it entertained him because at some point I said, okay, dude, like, this thing's over an hour long. You're not laying here for over an hour. So after about 15 minutes, I said, okay, pause, go to bed. Ooh, a chunky mosaic blanket. Wow. Yeah, I'm intrigued with mosaic. I want to do it, but at the same time, the tails, y'all. It's the tails. Taking care of all those tails. I feel like I have like a fiber or hair stuck to my mouth. So he may secretly love crochet, Margaret. So yeah, maybe I'll promote your tutorial thing, your live, because now I know which one it is. Do I have the Granny Square Flower card deck? I sure do. Do I need to take that off of my Amazon wish list? Because I couldn't hold out any longer for anybody to get it for me, so I said, I'll just have it myself. Everybody kept saying they got it, and I was like, okay, fine, I need it. I need it now. Oh, they're called windmill bags. Okay. I can't wait to finish this bag. I can and can't. I can and can't. And then I want to make Marty's new bag that she came out with. I ordered one of her bags, but I want to make my own too, because I think she did a pretty decent job at teaching how to make it. I just need to follow it and make sure I can 100% say that. An envelope border to take care of the tails. You bought it yesterday? Amazon. Go to my lists. Where are my lists? I need my lists. Amber's wish list. Take it off, take it off. I don't see it. Must be at the bottom. Huh. It's not on there. I don't. I have the Stitch library. I have like books and a lot of books. I don't see it on there. It's not on there anymore. Oh, Kendall, you're so awesome. I'm sorry. Maybe that's why it's not on there, because you bought it. You're having your morning Pop-Tarts. I had toaster strudels again. Yummy. I had the apple one. I was going to open. I got 2 other flavors, but I'm like, I don't know why in my head I think I need to open or finish off the one I've opened before I open other ones. What do I crochet the most? Blankets. Probably blankets. And just about everything, really. I mean, not everything, but a lot. I mean, bags are quickly becoming my next favorite thing. Bags, blankets, and what's another B word I could make? Bags, blankets, and baubles. I don't know. Good morning, Zach. But here lately it's been bags. So this is a piece of one. Well, if you asked me that about 10 years ago, it would have taken me a couple of years to do one blanket because I was just that slow at putting the time into it. Not necessarily I was that slow. Yeah, I have bags on the brain right now. No, I mean, if I stuck to it, you know, not very long, but also depending on the blanket. I mean, it took me several months to finish my youngest, what was it? MDL Crochet's Gigabyte blanket, Tunisian. Well, happy birthday to you, Zach. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Zach. Happy birthday to you. Yay. It's official. He's old. He's officially 31. Zach, would you believe that I'm almost 10 years older than you? Ugh, that stinks. Hopefully it's not me being glitchy. Is all the fruit flavors? Oh my goodness. Zach, you are officially half Kendall's age. Jeez. You are officially 15 times 2 plus 1. That's how you tell people. 15 times 2 plus 1. You make them do math. Make them do some math. Or you could do 20 plus 10 plus 1. Good morning, Mama Wench. A variety pack of? I've never heard of all the fruit flavors. And I said almost 10 years older than you. I didn't say I was 10 years older than you. I am 40. I just turned 40 about a month ago. Y'all, my birthday is going to be shrouded in a little bit of sadness, I feel like, for a little bit. Because my mother-in-law passed on the day after. Yeah, so I turned 40 and she died a month before her 63rd birthday. He is 2011. 20 plus 11. Yeah, there you go. But no, I'm trying to make people really do some math. 20 plus 1 plus 10. There you go. I skipped the 10 first. Oh, my Lanta, I don't want to hear all that stomping around up there. Not all of them. Cherry blue. Oh, so just the berries. Okay. Well, Marianne, today's his birthday, so we get to wish him a happy birthday today. All right, let's see. I just finished one row of this, so I need to see how close to 7 I'm getting. It was 7, right? Did we go to 7 or 7.5? I gotta do at least another row. 372 months old. That's a mouthful. Good morning from Little Spot. I really feel like, do y'all see it? Do y'all see it? Please be honest with me. Do you see it? Do you see what's wrong with this? Something's off about it. Well, Holly, man, you are really interrogating. No, I'm joking. What is the hardest thing to crochet? Honestly, I would have to say nothing, to be honest. See, you saw it. You see it, don't you? I'm making the pieces for that bag. But see, when I do it this way, I don't see it. But when I turn it this way, it's wider over here than it is over here. I have done amigurumi. Where is my floppy cat? Y'all see my floppy cat around behind me? Oh, there he is. There's Scrappy Cosmo. This is one of my one of my silly little creations, but the pattern is amazing. See, it is getting narrower. I really do think it is. Like, what? Did I miss some stitches or something, or did I get tighter? I don't know. It's weird. As Marianne would say, for her, the bleep pine. But see, now you can do the pineapple stitch, Marianne. You are an expert at it. Okay, I'm gonna measure. It's off. I'm telling you, it's off. All right, so at the beginning, I am at 7 and maybe an 1/8. Okay. At the end here, I am at, I lost an 1/8 of an inch. Almost a stitch, it feels like. But I haven't skipped any stitches. I wonder if I got tighter. Yeah. All right, let's see. So, I don't know. Hold on, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21 maybe? I'm gonna go to the second row real quick. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. All right, so 21 it looks like maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I am missing a stitch. That is a loaded question. Literally, it's loaded. It's too many. I lost a stitch somewhere. I told you it felt like it was off a stitch when I said it was off by 1/8 of an inch. But where does it start to go? I don't know where to go. Like, you know what? I think it's right here. Right here. See that? See that little bump? But there's one right here too. So I don't know. We're going to count right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21. Oh my word. At what point did I miss one stitch? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh my gosh. I have 21. Okay, hating to do something versus it being hard, though those are two different things. So what would you say in your guys' opinion is hard? Something that you've tried but you just can't wrap your brain around it for some reason. For me, it's really, when it comes down to it, is like the multiples, like the stitch multiples, and figuring out what works best with things. That's what would be hard for me. I wouldn't say that there's any particular pattern that's hard to make unless it was not thoroughly written with clear, precise instructions. You know what I'm saying? Granny squares, I don't mind granny squares. They're easy. That's one of those projects that you can almost, like, if you needed like a no-brainer, you could pull out one of those. See, I don't like the puff stitches, Marianne, but I don't mind the popcorns because I feel like I'm actually doing a stitch, whereas the puff, I'm trying to keep all those like loops on my hook. Yeah, that right there, Kendall. Like, I think that's what's hard for me. And that's why I don't have a lot of like designs. Just not a designer, which is fine. I have some. I just, I don't know. Okay, so I need to figure out where I messed up here. It actually, you know what? It might be right here. Right here. Maybe. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. See, I still have 21 there. But somehow I got 20 up here. Unless I'm counting 21 when I should have 20. You rewrite patterns as I go through the pattern. The special stitches in mosaic. I have only seen a tutorial done for right-handed people, and it's hard for me to wrap my left-handed brain around reversing them. Oh, yeah. Maybe that's another hard thing. Finishing whips. Yeah. There's Kimberly. Being colorblind, the hardest thing for me is color palettes. Yeah. I can understand that, but I can't relate to it. Okay, so I don't know where I went. Hold on, let me double check this again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Maybe I should only have 20. I don't know. No, because I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16, 18. I don't know. I don't know. Good morning, KK. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think I'm supposed to only have 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm always so I do still, I think I am counting this edge stitch as 21, which it shouldn't be counted because they're part of, there's a chain 2 that I crochet into to start the row. And then I think I'm counting that, and that's where I'm at. So I think I have 20 from beginning to now. So I don't know what's happening with this. No idea. None whatsoever. So I'm going to say I chain 2, and then when I turn it, I go into the second chain. So I'm just doing this to see if the stitch looks the same as the other ones, if I'm counting wrong, to make sure, you know, because I've been doing the same thing row after row. Okay, I'm still confused. Even with 2 stitches there, it doesn't look right. All right, hold on, guys. I'm inspecting my piece here. Okay, so oopsies, I just threw my hook. I don't know. I don't know why it's getting smaller. I lost 1/8 of an inch. I think maybe my tension just got tighter. I think that's what happened. I tightened up, I guess. I'm going to try and loosen up a little bit and see if that helps. I don't think I'm missing any stitches, if I'm counting correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, I think I'm only supposed to have 20. You chain 1 and go in that stitch. So I'm doing the what's called the linked double crochet tank. In order to do it for that first stitch, I have to chain up 2 so I can go into the second one and then go into the stitch to make my double crochet, if that makes sense. And then I can start the rest of my linked double crochets from that one. So I think, let me count my chain here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think I'm only supposed to have 20. I honestly believe I just got tighter. It's just, I don't know. When I hold it this way, I don't see it, but it's when I go like this, that's when I see it. But when I don't know. Maybe I'm just, sometimes my brain plays tricks on me too. But you guys are seeing it too. But it all depends too on how I'm holding it, you know. If I hold it the right way, it like that, it looks like it's all the same size. If I hold it like this, it kind of looks like it's narrowing. I think it's just an optical illusion. Tank, yes. I said that right before it clicked in the chat I said it and then it popped up in the chat on my end. So I'm sure you were typing it as I was about to say it. That's funny. There's Jeremy. Jeremy, I hope you don't mind your bag being a couple weeks from you getting it, because I know that's what I'm trying to do. But I see it though. Like when it's laying here in front of me, flat on the table, I see wide to not wide, but when I measure it, it measures only 1/8 of an inch difference. See, I can see it there. I'm wondering if my tension just fluctuated. Oh my gosh, that's almost 7.5 inches at that point right there. And then it goes down. I don't know what happened. Well, because I'm going to be gone all next week, Jeremy, and I haven't gotten to the sewing today. And I don't know. I have a few days before I leave, so if I get it done, it may sit done until I get back. Man, it got dark outside. But it will get done. Either I will sew it or I will glue it. It'll get done. Oh, Zach, no. Go get some sleep, you old man. I am seriously tempted. At what point, though, does it look like it's dipping down? I want to say somewhere in here. Or maybe it's the nature of linked double crochets. I don't know what's going on here. This is so weird. It like... I think it's my tension. Block the brush. I don't want to block it, though. You're making me do something I don't want to do. No, don't use that. Don't use that B word. That B word's that we're gonna ban that B word. No, I don't want to block it. Don't make me block it. I mean, I do have this now, but those are on there for the next 6 months. So, oh, thank you. No worries. Hello, Jay. I love when you can make it. I love when you can all make it, to be honest. It's just nice to see names that, you know, some of you that aren't around as often. Okay, so I have almost 7.5 inches at the beginning. Almost 7, maybe 7 1/8 in the middle. And then less than 7 towards the other end. I don't know. I'm about to frog it back to a certain point. I don't know where, though. I don't know. We're just going to put this away for now because it's confuddling my mind here. Hello, Jessica. Good morning, Jen. Where are we at in time? 47 minutes. We're just going to go back to the Pretty Suzette stitch. Oh, Kimberly, you were asking what I was making. It's the bag. The bag with the 4 pieces where I take it and I turn it into a bag. 4 pieces and turn it. Let's see if I can find the picture again. Where would I have put it? Oh, I screenshot it. So let's see if it's still my screenshots. Yes. Okay. Here is what I was trying to find on Pinterest, but this is the picture I was trying to find. So you take these 4 pieces and you first join them like that. That's the base right here. And then you join them up their sides. And then you're going to have some pieces that are taller than each other, and that's where the handles get attached to. So you can either do handles like this or you can crochet handles. I haven't decided which direction I'm going to go yet. Jeremy. What, Jeremy? Should be there Saturday. Yay. Yeah, I got 4 packages sent out yesterday. I finally got some sent out. Frustrating. Yeah. Well, I think I just need to frog back a little bit on this and just maybe start over. Not the whole thing, but just like, you know, maybe half of what's there. I just need to frog back about half of it. I just don't want to do that right now with me in the middle of working on this one, because then I'm going to have a pile of that yarn and I'm going to have to work on that until it's caught back up. Do I have a pattern for the one that I showed you or the one I'm making? I'm making this up off the top of my head. So if you search for crochet rectangle bags, you're going to get the ones, you're going to get a lot of the ones that look like this, and then they fold it like this, and then they fold this one, this end the other direction, like this, and then they, how do they fold it? They like fold it like this or something, and it becomes like one of those bags like this. That's not the rectangle. You'll scroll through and you'll find the one with the pinwheel. I watched a video to see how long to make the pieces, and so I'm basing my measurements somewhat off of that. So this is around the 22 inches long, and I'm gonna make this 7 inches wide because that's how wide I made this. And then I'm going to attach them somehow together. Yeah, you could also try pinwheel, crochet pinwheel bag. That might help. I'm not sure, to be honest. I found it somehow. All right, well, thank you for stopping. Haley, thank you for subbing. Thank you. Gotta give you guys the, I feel cheesy doing these thumbs up. Like, I want to give you guys these when I do the fireworks. Yeah. This right here, being able to do that, is makes me want to keep a Mac computer because I need to have my iOS fun like that. I'm ready for this and next week to be over with. Because then by the time I get back, maybe all the fireworks will be done. I love fireworks, watching them as shows, but I don't like going to bed and being disrupted or whatever by fireworks when I'm trying to go to sleep and my kids are trying to go to sleep. So it's just like, can you guys like hurry up, please, and stop doing this after 10 o'clock? Anyway, let's do another row of Suzette. Let's put another row of Suzette on here, and then later today I will figure out, I'll figure out my other piece, I guess. Random Pinterest search gets, yeah, I bet it does. I bet it does. I like the fact that so far my Suzette piece doesn't look much different. I am tempted, y'all. I just thought about it just now.
You want this now?
What is this? Oh, the cups. Sure.
Oh,
It's the since the middle of June. So here in our area, you can't buy fireworks until. Yes, I have a box. Just a second. I'll give it to you. You can't start buying fireworks until the weekend before July 4th.
Oh, those are interesting. Can I use before?
No, I would like you not to. Okay, go away. What was I saying? So usually it's like the 29th or something. Wait, what was Sun? Can you go, please? Yes, she's in a box. I know. Yeah, Menards was selling fireworks in June, like middle of June, but it wasn't like big stuff. It was like those little things that you throw on the ground. I guess this just got dropped off because my daughter's like, do you want this now or later? Well, here in my city, well, my state, really, we don't have fireworks year-round. Missouri has fireworks year-round, so a lot of people go to Missouri or Iowa, maybe South Dakota. I'm not sure what states around us have it year-round, except for Missouri. I know they do. Maybe Iowa, I'm not sure. But here in our city, we're not allowed to, well, they're not allowed to sell them. Like, they start setting up like mid-ish June, the tents and everything. And then, let's see, I want to say Sunday they started selling. What was Sunday? The 29th. So I think they only can sell from like the 29th to like the 4th. Oh yeah, they're all over the place in the grocery store parking lots, and oh yeah, the Walmarts and the Hy-Vee that I go to up the road has a tent, and that's the one tent we usually go to, is the one up the road for by Hy-Vee, because we found out one year that there's a group that runs that one that sells every year. I don't know if they own it or if the company works with this group to fundraise during the week, because it's the same group every year that's there working the booth or the tent. And it's a what's that roller skating sport called? Goodness gracious, Jeremy. Roller derby, thank you. There's a roller derby group that runs it, and they're an awesome group of people. And so we go there and support them every year. So when my husband gets back tonight, I'm gonna have him take the kids tomorrow and buy them a whole bunch of like, not, I wouldn't say safe fireworks. I don't think there's really any safe fireworks because they're all kind of dangerous in their own ways, even if they're not like explosive, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like even the little mini things that you just throw it, those can be hurtful if you eat them or something, you know? Oh, yeah. Roller derby. My brain just wasn't working, but yeah. So yeah, we'll, you know, go get all the little stuff, the cheap stuff, you know, and then we'll spend the day Thursday and Friday playing with them outside. Well, you know what I mean, safely playing with them. Good morning, Marlene. Kid friendly. Yeah, you know, mostly kid friendly. They still have big bangs, you know, we still get the ones with the big booms, but not the ones that go in. Not too many of them are the ones that go up in the air and make the big booms. They're usually the ones that stay low on the ground. Yeah, roller derby. I just, for some reason, I couldn't, my brain just wasn't working. So the box that you guys noticed me opening is, I found these on Amazon. Yes, I spent a pretty penny on them, but these Awala cups, y'all, I swear I started the Awala cup trend because I had Awala before I saw everybody else using them. Well, later, Blair. Have fun. Have a great day. Oh, that is cool. So anyway, I found these because I wanted skinny water bottles to put in our backpacks that I got. Oh, where's it at? Oh, right here. I have mine folded up. I don't know why I did this because it's never going to stay in this state anyway. But it's made to where you can fold it in on itself and take it with you. But I'm like, I'm going to take this with me with stuff in it. So I don't know why I packed it up like this. Good. See, I offered him chocolate at the beginning of the live, Marianne, so that's why he's behaving. And you gave him a reprimanding. So I got these backpacks to take with us on the hiking trip. Well, the camping trip. One of the days we're going to go hiking, but this is going to be like my day bag where I carry it around with me every day with like my sunscreen, my chapstick, my bug spray, you know, all the stuff that you would need for daily stuff like that when you're camping and hiking. And I wanted to get cups that fit in these pockets. And if this doesn't fit in the pocket very well, I'll just carabine it to the bag. See, I know this is not what you guys came to do on here. Watch me talk about camping stuff. I mean, it fits okay in there, and it's nice and tight, so it's not going to fall out. So it does fit okay in there. But this is a little $15 backpack I found for hiking. So got myself a smaller Awala. Oh no. But it has the same lid that I like. Y'all, these are awesome. You can drink it like a bottle like this, or you can sip it. Right, this little hole is a straw. There's got to be a way to open this. There it goes. So there's the straw. I love these. My husband's gonna be like, I need to get. Where did I get though? Like this or the backpack? on Amazon. It was $15 on Amazon for projects. It was on Amazon. They come in what they call 10 liters, 15 liters, 20 liters, or something like that. And I actually got the small one because it was $15. Then the next bigger size was like $20 or $25. So I need my tape, but she put it over there. Anyway, we'll stop talking about the Owala cups. So yeah, I love the Owalas. And I wanted to have at least one cup that kept water cold. So then I can have at least one bottle of cold water while I'm hiking. I have a couple other bottles I got too from Walmart. They're $1. They're like clear. You got like a clear one, a blue one, and a purple one for the different colors. And so I grabbed I grabbed two of each of the two colors, not the clear ones, for my daughter and I to take because I was like, for $1, whatever. And plus, I'm not looking for the water to stay cold necessarily because, I mean, when you're hiking and when you're working out, cold water is actually not recommended, I guess. Maybe, Jeremy, all I know is that I got the 10 liter for $15. And it's plenty big. Like, you could fit 2 1-pounders in here. I could probably fit 2 of these in here. Apparently I'm attached. Okay, so maybe not quite 2. Because there's one in there. I mean, I could smash another one in there right here. But it fits a decent amount for hiking. I don't need it to have a ton, you know, so. Good morning, Sassy Mary. So yeah, I think we're just about ready to go on our trip. Oh, by the way, I have been recording videos for you guys. I don't know if I'm going to have one for every day next week, but I've got at least 2 done. And yes, I'm in the same clothing in the both of them that I was in yesterday, but hey, oh well. Yeah, cool water or room temperature water. It was funny. A couple weeks ago when we were at the races and it was like 98 degrees outside, I said, it's crazy that it is literally the same temperature outside our bodies when we're outside as it is inside our bodies. And the kids are like, what do you mean? I was like, our internal body temperature is around 98 degrees. And that's what we were feeling outside. I said, what you were feeling outside is what the inside of our body feels like. Guess what time it is? Oh, yeah. What? Tank, that is beautiful. I love that. I am a product of my upbringing. I am who I am because of what God got me through and how God made us, you know? We are fearfully and wonderfully made. What? Is it time for more coffee? Okay, I was right. Woohoo! Coffee time! Can you bring me some? I don't want to make any. I kind of want some now. I kind of sort of want some. Tank, I want that. Like, I need to make that into a t-shirt. I am who I am because of what God got me through. And you know, it may not be really bad stuff either. It could be just the way you were brought up, like your upbringing. You are the product of your upbringing, whether it was full of crap or full of rainbows. You are who you are because of how he made you and how you came out. Yeah, I'm drinking this for my coffee this morning. It's Sparkling Ice Caffeine Plus or whatever. Sparkling Ice Plus caffeine. So it's like the sparkling ice drinks, but then they add the caffeine into it. naturally somehow. Chemically man-made natural caffeine. That's like a conundrum. Or that's a the opposite of what is that word called? That English grammar thing. Ugh. An oxymoron. I think that's what I'm looking for. Cubby didn't empty the can. Well, he's a lucky man for not emptying it, right? So here is a trick. I don't know if you guys have done this before, but I'm running 2 strands of cotton together right now. And what I'm actually doing is I caked it up because it's easier to do from this than it is from this. I take the one strand out of the middle, and then I take the one strand out the outside. I try to put this in a basket or something and pull, and it will pull like this. The 2 strands will pull like that, and the one will twist around the outside. But sometimes this will get floppy, so that's why I try to make sure it's in a bag or basket. So mine is sitting like that right now. And so that's what, if you see me struggling with the yarn every once in a while, it's because it's I have to re-pull a little bit from the outside there. You don't have any good creamer left? Well, that's not fun. I hope we were getting a little bit of rain because it was supposed to be sunny today. I thought I saw the forecast saying it was going to be warm and sunny today, but we have moderate rain starting in 10 minutes, which was 7 minutes ago. Oh, Vima's live. Okay, so here before too long, I am going to get off so we can go hang out with Vima. Because she's on again. What did I do that you've done before? Oh, with the cakes. Gotcha. Okay. I mean, it's an easy way to do double straining without having to pull from 2 separate things. Hello, Tammy's Crochet Corner from Canada. What? Sorry, I had to close the camera so my son could come in here. Oh, let's see. But nowadays it has to have a good creamer. Yeah, I know, right? Because, like, I've tried, I used to do French vanilla all the time in my coffee, but now Juan's got me started on caramel macchiato. And so now that is the only one I like in my coffee. And it doesn't matter what flavor coffee. It's like, I like that one better. You'll be floating in the pool again today. I am who I am because God brought me through it. Because God brought me. I am who I am because God brought me through or carried me. Held me in his arms, whatever, something like that. I like that. I really, really love that. I need once I get my countertops done, I'll start making t-shirts, but I just can't right now. So, because I don't have my stuff on my counters right now. Southern butter pecan. Interesting. Start another project. I know, right? Carried me. I like that. I am who I am because God carried me through it. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, the caramel macchiato is my go-to right now. Mandy, what did you say? The Starbucks creamers? Cinnamon dolce. I do like... That does sound good. Oh, do y'all know that ice cream caramel? What is it? It's something dolce de leche or something like that. Hmm. I stick to coffee from Black Rifle Company, Black Rifle Coffee, Black Rifle Coffee, Black Rifle Coffee, um, and I want to get more from Kona, from Hawaii, but after we got back, the prices like skyrocketed up for that, and it was before all the other stuff started, so we don't need to get on that. Like we got back from our trip, and the prices, it was like almost like we paid a different price for being in person versus, I don't know, it was weird. Mm. What did Tammy say? Caramel macchiatos. Oh, yeah. I do the the International Delight creamer. Dolce de leche. Yeah, the ice cream. The ice cream flavor. I like that flavor. But I'm just a good old fashioned vanilla with some caramel syrup on it, or chocolate syrup. It's raining! Yay! And thundering. Yay! I don't know why I'm happy about that, but I am. The big can of folders is now over $20. Oof. Yeah, I get a bag of ground. Actually, no, we buy the beans now because ever since we went to Hawaii, we became coffee aficionados. No, I'm joking. You buy the sugar-free. I guess even the sugar-free you gotta be careful with because Juan's doctor told him he needed to stop drinking that stuff. And he's a diabetic. But he's like, I just can't give it up. And I'm like, hey, it's okay to have one this word, I can't think of it now. Nothing comes closer. Oh. What is that one? Something in your cup. Gosh, I have it in my head and now I can't think. All right, here's my dilemma. I am at roughly 6 3/4. I need a 1/4 of an inch to get to 7 inches. And I can tell you right now, the next row is going to add way more than a 1/4 of an inch. Splurge, no, that's not the word I'm looking for. Like a guilty pleasure type of thing. You know, it's okay to have a guilty pleasure. Right? What are words? We just need to be done with words today. All right, I'm gonna lay this out on here, and I'm gonna show you that it's a different size. And I need to figure out where. It's like right in here. So I need to come back to about right here, it looks like, on that piece. See, that's all I need to finish to make it wide enough. Should I do one more row? Actually, you know what? I can do a row of single crochets because I did a row of single crochets to start it up here. If I do a row of single crochets, that should do, and then it would give me that border, right? Oh, see, Steele had the same idea. Moderation, yeah. Yeah, well, he doesn't drink in moderation. He has like a pot of coffee a day. I have like a cup. Non-dairy coffee mate, which is plain. I need to switch to that. I think I have a slight dairy intolerance. Because when I drink coffee with the creamer in it, it sometimes upsets the old gut. Not the tummy, but the gut. So I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to do a row of single crochets, which I think that will be what I need. Hopefully it'll look the same. as the other row. You know, I feel like, is it the same for you as it is for me, where actually I need to go slightly over 7 anyway, so it's not a big deal, but um, not 8 inches. Oh my goodness. Allergic to coffee. I don't know. I don't understand allergies because I don't have any, so I can't relate to it. That stinks. You think it's the xanthan gum? It could be. But see, I do a lot of gluten-free cooking for my. It's because my middle kid has a sensitivity to it. He can have gluten. It's just if it builds up in his system, it does things to him, to his sinuses and things. And so we try to minimize how much he eats. And so I basically just, if it's a pasta dish, I will look for a gluten-free pasta so that way not just he has to eat it, everybody eats it. I mean, I might have allergies I just don't know about, though, Margaret. I mean, I just don't have any that make its its horns known to me that it's there. But I've always thought I've had a slight milk intolerance, dairy intolerance, because there's times where yogurt will even do it to me. I feel like, I don't know, but I can drink a glass of milk almost every day, and that never has any effect on me that I know of. It's all the other stuff it's the other dairy stuff that I eat. Sometimes cheeses, I don't know that I don't have an instant reaction to things, so I don't know what my gut issues are attributed to, and I usually, unless it's right after I've drank something. Sometimes it's after I drink coffee or sodas, certain sodas. Because I only do the creamer in my coffee. And I haven't tried to drink coffee by itself because that's just gross. Because I have tried. I've sipped it, and that's as far as I've gotten. I haven't actually drank enough to affect me. See, Tank, I don't like to cook, and so making my own stuff. I wonder if those. So I moved the lettuce plants to my deck, and they're sitting under a table. I wonder if the rain is going to get to them. That would be kind of fun to have them get rained on. See, I don't like. Okay. Let me restart that sentence. I can't do the cream, like the milks and the half and halves in my coffee, because it doesn't give me the sweetness that I'm looking for. But maybe I should try doing like a half and half and then do like some honey and see if that gives me the sweetness. But I just like sometimes, but most of the time, yogurt and sour cream doesn't bother me in a glass of milk. So I'm wondering if it's something else. Maybe it's the acidity that's giving me. It's gas, you guys. It's the gas. That's what I mean by upsetting the old gut. It gives me painful gas pains to the point I'm like this, and I have to hold still for like 30 seconds to a minute until it like relieves itself for a second. There's times where I've come up to the top of the stairs, I'm standing there, and they're like trying to get me to do something. Like, give me just a second. Hold on, I can't move. That's what I'm talking about when it upsets my gut. But then it goes away after a little bit. So I don't know. I've gotten all this testing done on my kids. I've done none to myself. But I have had blood work done for myself, and I found out I have that spherocytosis, which is blood related. So that has nothing to do. Oh my goodness. Well, go have a nap. Enjoy your nap. Have a great nap. Oh, that's awesome. A tall chair. My in-laws have a chair in their house. It's an old metal, like high chair type of chair. Or no. Yeah, it's like a chair, but it's a step stool. You can use it to climb on, but it like folds, like it comes out into, it's like a chair, but then it has like a step that you can pull out and it turns into like a step stool type of ladder. Um so maybe it's the xanthan gum that I have a sensitivity to. Like you. You think it's that? I've never been tested for that. But what affects the gut to do the IBS? Like what things do that? Because I don't have a lot of things. I'm trying to decide if I want to go to an hour and a half or get off here soon so we can go raid Vima's channel before she gets off. Because she's already been on for almost an hour. Because she's been on for 40 minutes or so now. And I want to make sure we get her some eyeballs too. Unless you guys want to live hop between us, you can do that too. Go check her out. Yeah, it's like a metal chair. And it has like a little footrest thing that pops out, and you can turn it into like a step stool ladder thing. It's hard to explain. Okay, so here is my single crochet row on there. Does that look like it framed it in good? You give citrus. No certain things for sure set me out other than citrus. So I am at right at 7. I don't know, maybe I definitely measured almost 7 before. Or no, I said 6 and 3/4. So I'm closer to 7. Closer to 7. Okay, well, that one's done. Because, I mean, it's close enough to 7 that I'm just going to go ahead and call it done. And then I'm going to pull out this other one real fast. And hopefully try to figure out where I can frog it back to. Is it still raining or is it just dripping now? I can't tell. Everything's dripping. Everything's dripping. Instant is only a baking ingredient. And thank you, Tank. Okay. That one's done. Let's see. I think I don't know where it's starting to go down. It feels like it's going down the whole time. I don't know. My eyeballs keep going to right here. Let me measure this again. Yeah, so if you guys want to flip-flop around between me and Vima, please go check her out. She's live right now. Vima's Crochet. So this one's sitting at a little over 7 inches, so it's like 7 1/4. But see, then it gets to about 7 1/2. Where does it go to 7? That's where I want to pull it to. Yeah, right about where I was eyeballing is where it goes to about 7. That's crazy, Jeremy. Yeah, so right about here right about here is where it went in for some reason. What do you call a cow that has given birth? Decaffeinated. That's funny. I love it. Okay, where did I say? I'm going to say right here. Okay, I need to put a stitch marker on that. Where did my stitch marker go? There it is. Yeah, I don't know why it got so small right there. Breezy! Hello, hello. I'm frogging. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. I'm going to fix this. I don't know why it went down. Unless I missed a stitch or something. But I'm pretty sure I started with 20. So I'm right where I should be. Oh, my arm's getting tired. It's getting tired. It's so annoying how we can work so long on something and it takes less than half. Less than half the time. Like not even half the time. Like less than half the time. Chicory coffee. Cool. Don't you make your own coffee from the chicory or something, Jeremy? Like it takes you like 30 minutes, say, to work up a little bit, and then it takes you literally like 2 minutes to undo what you just put in. I couldn't tell you if I've had it or not. I've never tested for it, so I think we did, to be honest. But so I chain 2 and I go into the second chain. I pull up a loop, then I go into the stitch, pull up a loop, and then make that double crochet like that. And then I start my linked double crochets. But I need to hold on to both both loops. Oh, you get it from New Orleans. I thought there was something you made. You make a lot of stuff, so I don't know maybe what I'm trying to remember. Stop. So I gotta remind myself not to. So with the linked double crochets, you don't make them the same. Because you don't yarn over before you start it. You just pull up loops and work it, kind of like it. Oh yeah, no, Jeremy is in Alabama. Alabama. One of my home states. I lived in Mobile for a long time. Well, not a terribly long time, but for a while. I've actually lived here in Omaha the longest I've ever lived anywhere in my life, I think. Because we've been here now, my daughter's 14. We've been here 12 years. So yeah, we've been here the longest we've been anywhere. All right. Gonna go make a tutorial. Bye again. Have fun making the tutorial, Miss Blair. Yeah, I don't know what I did wrong at that spot, but I frog back to that spot and I'm wondering if I just got too tight because I've been using the same hook. So yeah, this piece is as close to 7 inches as I'm going to get it. It's slightly over maybe, but oh, Frizzy, same here. I'm terrible with names and places and yeah. But the only reason I can remember Jeremy is I've heard it enough, and 2, it's a state that I'm familiar with because I live there. I'm a fan of the team and all that. So if I have something I can, like, you know, relate it to, I guess, it helps me remember it. So, okay, are you guys hopping over to Vima's channel and helping her out over there? Because I keep running over her. Oh, she's done already. Oh no. Okay, she's done. Okay. Oh, it's been that way for a long time. You think you have facial blindness? Oh, like, that's why you put Tank in your name. Well, we'll just keep going then, because she's not on anymore. I hope it wasn't a dead live for her. That's why she ended up getting off. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you don't have very many people. She makes some really pretty stuff. I'm actually kind of anxious to see her make she was talking about a skirt yesterday, about making a skirt. And I hope she does find the passion or whatever it was she said to make it again. Oh, she had technical issues. Oh, okay. Well, that stinks. Hopefully, I mean, it got dark out there again. I kind of want to look at the radar and see what the radar is doing. See, I don't feel like I'm doing anything differently on this. I mean, I tried to go a little looser to see if maybe I was just too tight. Here, let me measure this now. I've left it out because I'm like just a measuring fiend this morning. Okay, so now I'm sitting over 7. Okay. Maybe I just need to loosen my tension. Oh my gosh, Tennessee would be a beautiful state to live in. Whoa. Man, the bottom just dropped out like hardcore outside. It just went. You saw how it took me off guard, like a whoa. Like, it's raining so hard, I heard it. Like, it just came. Like, it literally, like, you had like a thing blocking water from coming out, and all of a sudden you just went, and it just.
You didn't just hear it, right?
I did. It just like. I know, and it's
all of a sudden you just hear this raining.
I know, it came down hard.
It did.
It's very heavy rain. I'm not done though either. Oh, Mama Wench, thank you. Love you. As Marty and I like to say, we love your guts. Well, I'll stay on as long as I have decent internet, I guess. I have nowhere to go right now. I wish you guys could see the rain. I don't know if I can show it to you. I think there's too much of a glare. But you could probably almost see it through the camera. Yeah, see, I want to move back to the South too, Melissa. I can't convince my husband though. He's dragging his feet. He's got his feet stuck in mud. Actually, more than mud, cement. He likes his Midwest weather because there's 4 seasons. Well, really, technically, there's like 5 seasons here. We have the normal 4, the spring, summer, fall, and winter. And then we have orange cone season, which is during the summer. Or I should say spring, orange cone season, and winter. That's what we have. Like, it sounds like the air's running. That's how hard it's raining outside. But then the air's kicked on too. Ooh, I hear some thunder. So I'm just going to loosen up my tension, I guess, on this. Oh, fun! That's cool that you guys live close together. Maybe you guys can schedule a meetup. Let's see. Radar! Please tell us we have rain for a while. Oh, it's just a small little thing. Phooey. Remind me later. Turn that off. I'm glad you guys like to hang out with me. Oh, Froggy's live too. Oh, fun. Just getting some mom and dad alone time, huh? Just getting some kid-free days. Yeah, I'm trying to do this not necessarily loose, but just trying to do a little bit looser, I guess. I don't know what the right word is. Yeah, but I mean, I get the house clean and get it done while they're not around. But as soon as they come back, it's, 5 minutes and the house is back to the way it was. That's another one of those things. It's like frogging. You spend hours working on something and rip it back within minutes. Same thing with cleaning. You spend all day cleaning something, cleaning the house, and the kids come behind you at 5 minutes later and it's back to the way it was. It takes them like no time at all to undo what you just did. Just like frogging. Man, this rain is good. I hope the lettuce is getting some of it underneath that table upstairs. I should move them out from underneath the table. My kids are wearing winter jackets outside in the rain because I don't have any rain jackets for them that fit. I need to get them some rain jackets. We've gotten enough rain this year that they could actually have them. We haven't had enough rain in the past for them to actually put rain jackets on and go run around outside. They love to go run around in the rain. And you know what? I did it as a kid. I can't stop them from doing it. As much as I can understand now why parents are like, don't do that. But at the same time, it's like, no, they're having fun. They're being kids. They're not hurting anything, really. It's just when it's raining and it's somewhat cold outside, that's when I'm like, let's not do that. All right, let me measure this again. I just did another row. Woohoo! I'm still sitting at about the same spot on the measuring. I mean, it is coming down heavy out there. Yeah, right. As long as it's not lightning. Yes, Margaret. Yes. Oh no, Jeremy. No, my goodness. You're getting some weather too? Or is it just blew? Did it get hit by lightning or something? Or was it just old or something? Let's see. Target.com. I mean, it is dark outside. I need rain jackets. Trying to find rain jackets at this point is hard. I don't know why. Oh, fun. Well, let me show you the radar. It's not. It's a heavy. It's a small storm, but it's not severe enough. But I don't know. It's hard to explain. So where the blue dot is, that's where I'm at. And the storm's moving towards the blue dot, the bigger part. This is moving this way. So it's going that way. It's more than overcast here, Julianne. Let me see if I can show you guys. I'll see how dark it is out there. It's dark. It's dark. You had severe weather. I mean, the camera made it look a lot lighter than it was, but it's dark out, or darker than it is. Like it's puddling up underneath my deck. Because we don't have cement under the deck, we have just grass and rocks, and there's mud puddles under it now. Oh my goodness. So whenever we lose power, it's been this, there's been a transformer or a switch is what my husband calls it, because he works with electrical, and there's a switch on a pole down the road near a transformer, and there's this little thing that like does like this, and when it goes like this, it's disconnected, and it literally, we have to wait days for them to come back and go boop and make sure the line isn't compromised before they turn, put it back up. Because we're on a small little like network of houses. And then the one day that the lightning struck near it, it took 2 hours for them to come out and fix it. Oh, that's true. I do need to get some rain ponchos. Good idea, Magpie. And hello, Vima. I'm so glad you made it. I sorry that we were on with the same time with you, but hopefully you get your technical issues figured out and are able to do another live another day. Yeah, I missed her live. I'm gonna have to go watch the replay maybe and see what she was making. Or were you? Oh, you were working on that the dream catcher today, weren't you? For Jeremy, we are on. So we're in the city, but where we live, there's like 30 to 40 houses on this one little like area. Like we have above ground. Where our house is, we have above ground power lines. Most of the city has underground power lines, but certain sections of it, like the older parts and stuff, have above ground in some areas. And we're on one of these small little pockets of above ground. And so when this one switch just gets blown open, because we're only 30 to 40 houses, it takes them a couple days to get to if there's thousands of other people without power. So that's why my husband's looking into whole house generators recently. Man, it's coming down out there. I have a lake in my backyard. I'm going to turn this light off and see if you guys can see the lake that's forming below my deck. Y'all see it? That's right outside my back door. But the cool thing is you see where the trees are at? It actually drops off into a ravine, like literally feet into those trees, like not very far. Okay, y'all need to stop running around in those coats. They're too thick and heavy. I need to find some like ponchos or something for you guys to go play outside in.
Can we tell us something else? It's like a OB scary video. Doesn't fit with the rain outside right now. Yeah.
Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Y'all want to go swimming in my mud hole back there? It's getting bigger. I mean, it's just brown water. Let's see. Oh, on the pot for the blossom. Okay. Yeah, so the power outages that we have, Marianne, aren't frequent. It seems like every, couple of years maybe, but they're lengthy. For us, it's the length of them. It's almost a week before they get to us, depending on the type of outage. Now, the one where it was just the lightning that struck it, nobody else in the city lost power but us. But then, like, when we with these major storms with like the straight line winds and things, and it takes out thousands of people, that's when it takes several days to get to us. I know. Hey guys, we have a pool in the backyard now. I've gotten the pool I've always wanted. But no, see, we live up on a hill, so most of this will like soak into the ground and run off the side there. Yeah, if my kids want to go walk around in the muddy water, they can, but then they're going to come right inside and take a shower. StreamYard's bad for me because I can go longer than 2 hours. Y'all, I do absolutely nothing. No, I do get stuff done. It's summertime right now. We're not doing any school right now, so. My kids are literally, they can't go outside and play right now because it's raining like crazy. Heavy rain. This is not moderate rain. I would consider this heavy rain. I would consider it heavy. So, I think this linked double crochet is going to take me a hot minute to work up because I'm literally paranoid now, and I'm going to like almost measure every time I finish a row. I should just start doing like every other row or so, but I'm like, I don't want to get off. I don't want to mess up again. Not mess up, but, make it look off again. And I love the fact that I've been on here for almost 2 hours and that, you guys can come and go as you want. And the fact that some of you are sticking around and hanging with me. And I don't know, you guys just mean the world to me in a lot of ways. Before we due to the freeze of 2021, we purchased a propane generator that at least power the electricity. Oh my goodness, yes, Arlena, that would stink. So the time we've been out without power, though, has been in the middle of the summer in the heat. That has not been fun either. Neither extreme is good, So thankfully at the time we had our camper, but now we don't have a camper, but we have city water, which allows us to have water, and my husband has generators that he can get his hands on to help us run at least the AC and the fans and things in our house and some lights, but not run all the heavy stuff, Well, I'm sticking to around 7, so far so good, y'all. So far so good. I just need to not be so tight. Y'all see that? So much better. I don't know why I guess maybe I just need to work on it on here. It still looks a little wonky, but it looks better, I think. It looks more geometrically correct. My brain doesn't see the sloping. Your inspiration patterns. I know, Melissa. There's so many. I forgot to do that yesterday, too. Jeremy, I'm telling you right now, if you're still here, your bag may not be getting done until I get back. I don't know. I keep thinking I'm going to be leaving soon, but I am. It's like 4 days, but I have like 3 days to work on it. But we'll see what happens over the next few days. So. Oh, well, yeah. And like Tank said earlier, we are who we are because God got us through it. So you made it through, you survived, and now you have knowledge of what you would do differently. So I think I'm going to go at least another 10 minutes. Sakura blossoms. I'm thinking of making 1 and 2 square size lined. Oh, fun, yeah. I need to pull out my sewing machine and actually try to do it. I watched a video on how to like get started with it, and it seems fairly straightforward. I don't know why I'm so nervous and why I'm dragging my feet to do it. Because honestly, it doesn't look that bad. Because all I need to do is like sew 2 pieces together, but only and leave an opening. I basically need to make a pouch without a zipper and make it look inside out, because it's going to go on the inside. I'm going to glue it, I think, to the inside of the bag. I just need to correctly make it this time because somehow or another, when I measured and glued the pieces together before, it didn't fit the inside of the bag very well. I want it to be baggier inside the bag to where there's loose fabric, so to speak, and not necessarily leave dead space between the liner and the bag, if that makes sense. That's not being bad. No, there's nothing wrong with that, Marianne. Nothing wrong with that at all. And just like that, it's either a light rain or no rain now. I can't really tell. And just like that. And when it rains around here, it doesn't rain for very long. At least heavy anyway, which is a good thing because then we have to deal with the flooding. But our house doesn't have to deal with flooding usually. Any flooding we have in our house is usually due to plumbing, not around us. Being a product of your past can shape us or hinder us. I choose to leave a better footprint. Tank, you are so awesome with those words. We're all about like what are words today, and you've got the right ones to say. I like that. Yes, she is full of wisdom today. Full of wisdom, amazing wisdom. Spreading God's light. We need that everywhere, Tank. We need that positivity and wisdom everywhere. I just want to get this caught back up, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm pretty sure I ripped out more than 10 minutes worth of work on here. Or 5 minutes now. Man, time flies. I swear I just said 10 minutes like a minute or 2 ago, but no, it's been like 3 or 4. But anyway, I did bring... No, I left it upstairs. I thought I brought my Wildflower Oasis throw down here to work on, but no, I was like, I keep going back to this and other stuff. Yes, exactly. That's the way I try to live. I try to live that way. Yes, I have thoughts of like, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, But yeah, I hold no ill will and wish nothing bad on anybody, to be honest. Like, you know, you may have wronged me and severely PO'd me, but I'm not going to sit here and go, I wish you the worst in your life, you know. Not going to do it. It's not, you know, it's not the way to live. I'm going to be, you know, I'm going to say, I hope that your heart is softened and positivity and light shines in your life. And that you can see the better part of life, you know, and not be so, oh, I don't know what the word is. Oh, this is so much better. I feel like it, I don't know, it looks, I really think it's, I just love these colors. Yes. Pray that God's mercy, yes, that God will have mercy on them and that their hearts will be softened and yes, all the good things. Yes, good vibes only. Banish the bad behind you. Yes, exactly. Yep. Well, I'm still working on the forgiving part for certain people, but you know, I'm getting there, you know. It's a work in progress. Wish them away from me. Yep. Unfortunately, though, some people I would have to honestly I would have to forego being on YouTube to avoid um, certain certain vibes, so to speak. Ooh, dishes, fun. I need to have my daughter go empty the dishwasher still. She was supposed to do that yesterday, and it didn't get done that I know of. I'm going to have to go double check before I get on to her and make sure she did it. There you go, Tank. You know, I try to be kind and positive to everybody. I will say I'm a little bit on the defensive driver side. I will admit that. And I don't like that about myself. That's why I will admit it, because I want to get better. You know, I don't want to be that bitter person behind the wheel. You know, I'm trying to change behaviors that I have grown accustomed to in driving. Sometimes I wish I didn't live in the city because of the drivers in the city. There are some angry people out there. Anyway, I thought I found something I wanted to talk to you guys about. It just hit me. I might be running to Target at some point today and looking at ponchos. I don't want to go to Target, but it's closer than Walmart, so it's convenience versus, yeah. What was it? Oh, we just hit 2 hours. I should get off of here. I need to do laundry, so I should get off of here and go get laundry done. Yes, same here, Heather. Same here. Same. And, you know, I feel like I'm naive enough that I try to see the good in people that don't have good, you know? Oh, no worries, Rebecca. I'm debating whether I should get off or not. I've been on for 2 hours. Do I want to keep sitting here? I mean, I do, honestly. Like, I just want to sit here and crochet on this, to be honest. But, you know, here's my thought process. I don't want to be on here forever and, like, I don't know. I don't care what people think, but at the same time, I don't want the Karens, you know, out there giving me a hard time for spending all my time on here and not with my kids or something. So I don't either, Melissa. Like, I have no plans either. So it's like, I don't know. I know, Frizzy, I should get off of here, but I don't want to. I'm having a long live day today, I guess. I don't know. And StreamYard is allowing me to go over 2 hours. So I need to go get ponchos or raincoats or something. And then I need to get laundry done so that way all my laundry is caught up. At least the laundry that I want to try to pack for my trip. Because I can't take a ton. They don't recommend to take a ton. They literally want you to bring like 2 or 3 shirts, a pair of shorts, a pair of pants, a couple pairs of socks, and a pair of tennis shoes. Like literally as minimal as possible because of the room that we're going to have. And we're going to be hiking and whitewater rafting and rock climbing and things. So, wow, I went from being able to see that to not being able to see that. Oof. Let's see, I've got to go get clips from the farm lives to turn into shorts. Yeah, right. I get my summers as a kid bumming around too. It's good for them. Hello, Liz. Not mine. Mine's like, you need to get this stuff done and stop crocheting. Stop crocheting so much, not altogether. Well, I'll do a few more. I'm almost caught up on what I frogged. Might as well go to what I frogged, right? There's just days where I just don't have much to do, and so I don't know. I have no issues hanging out on here. Thank you, Angela. That's what I think too. I cuddled with my 11-year-old last night for about 20 minutes because he just wanted to be with me. And it's like, it's been a really long time since I've just laid with him, and so I was like, I'm just going to take this moment to just lay here for however long. And I was under my blankets and he came in and laid on top of my bed and didn't get under the blankets or anything. And we were just sitting there watching YouTube, watching Margaret make her mosaic mug rug. We got through the first 2 rows. And I was like, you know what? Come over here. Come lay up next to me. And I just hugged on him. It was nice. What am I working on? I am making panels, I guess you could say, that I'm going to turn into a bag. So, eventually, let me see if I can get this to sit. So I have this one done. So my rows go from long end to long end. So it goes like this. And then this is going to get attached to the side of this one when it gets long enough. And these rows go the short length. Like it goes like this from side to side. So it's going to go like this. And I'm going to make a pinwheel out of these 4 pieces. I'm going to make 4 pieces. And it's going to turn into like a pinwheel. And then I'm going to seam them up into a bag. See, the thing is, I'm in my yarn room. So I call this my office crafting space because it has everything, I've got all my yarn behind me for my crocheting and stuff. There's cabinets now to my right that has more yarn and other stuff in it. But then I'm going to turn that into like a work table for making t-shirts and things. And I used it to package the shipping that I did yesterday. And then over here I have bookshelves and bins. And so this is like my office, but it's also like a crafting room. It's kind of an all encompassing room kind of thing. multi-purpose room. So yeah, but I can't really, I'm kind of at a standstill, so to speak, with my crafting office area because my countertops are not done yet. We have to put a clear coat ceiling thing on them. And my husband is actually going to help me with that. And so he just hasn't had the time to do it yet. I say that, but also at the same time, he really has been doing other things. And we've been busy doing other things. So hopefully, maybe while I'm gone, maybe he'll get bored enough, he'll come down here and work on it. So before I leave, I'll have to make sure this whole space is clear. So that way, if he does choose to do it, he can get it done. But it's funny because I want to get this area cleaned up so badly that I keep going through other things and trying to go through things and put things away in a much better, more organized way that it flows better and it feels better, and I'm not trying to stuff things in places just to find a place kind of thing. Like I want to try to use what I have as my, oh, what do they call it? My boundary, so to speak. So like, here's an example. So you got this basket, right? And I've watched these minimalism, not minimalism, but more like a decluttering channels. And they say to use like your containers as like your boundaries, so to speak, where like you can only fill this basket with so much yarn. And once it's full, it's full. You can't put any more in it as much as you want to try to. So what you do is you either make something with what's in here, or if you want something, so if you buy more yarn and you want to use, and you only have this basket to put it in and you have nowhere else to put it, you either have to make something with what you have in that basket, replace what you bought with something in the basket, or don't get what you bought. You know what I'm saying? Like you have options. And so I'm trying to kind of live by that, where trying to give things homes without making it too cluttered. So just, I don't know if that makes sense. I know, right? I even have pegboard behind me. I could put them on pegs if I wanted to. But I've gotten to the point where I can't reach any higher than what I have on here. So, yeah, Rebecca, that does not shock me. Have I seen that short? I feel like I've seen your dragon a bunch of times, so I don't know if it's been on there or not. Let's see. Oh, is Vima live again? No. Yarn basket toys. There she be. Oh, I have not seen it. I'll have to watch it later. Huh. I didn't know you put it on there. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me either. You just started collecting it. I put my thumbie on it, Rebecca, so I will definitely go back and watch the whole thing through. Although shorts are configured differently when it comes to watch time. I don't know how that works. I don't think you really get much for watch time for shorts because of how short they are. I don't like that they only have 15-second ones and 3-minute ones. Like, I just want to record like the 1-minute ones, you know? But I know you can do 1 minute within that 3 minutes. I just feel like I want to fill up that whole bar at the top. Yeah, unless your channel is all just shorts, or yeah, or you have a bunch of them on top of your videos. Well, it's been like a month since I've had recorded videos on my channel, so next week I'm gonna have recorded videos for you guys. So that's another reason I do need to get off, so that I can have time. Oh, I do have to go somewhere in an hour, a little over an hour, so I do have to get off before then. All right. Let me see. Is this as wide as this? Ooh, yay. Okay. So I'm almost caught up. So my panel that I'm making in the linked double crochets is basically as wide as this one. I mean, I think I'm still slightly, you know, I'm still slightly wider. I'm guessing I should have done I mean, it's not much wider. I'm trying to get it to stay over here, but it won't listen to me. Here, I'll hold it this way. That way I can hold it here. I mean, they're not going to be exact. They're going to be close. So it looked, yeah, see, it's still a little wonky. Looks like I should have done at least another row of Suzette stitch. I can't get them to line up 100%. I have about a ½ inch. I should have put at least another row on. Feng shui. Yes. Yes. Go, Rebecca, let's see if Nightbot will work for you. Go ahead and type in bees. I should have done one more row of Suzette stitch. It's fine. I don't think they both need to be exactly the same, right? It might be a little wonky. Like, I don't know if, I wish I could get it to work or sit correctly, but every time I lift it up, it doesn't show you how much overlap I have. See how much overlap I have? I should have done at least one more row. But I think it'll be okay. At least I'm hoping it will be. Hopefully it won't make the bag all wonky when I seam them up. Yay, he worked. Excuse me. All right. I need to hit the end button on here. Oh my gosh, that water is almost soaked, into the ground already. I need to hit the off button. I really do. I really do. So I need to figure out what I need. I need to go. I have a doctor's appointment today, and I need to go to the store and get them some ponchos so I can take said ponchos with me on my trip, just in case we need them. Yes, Frizzy. I should go. I really should, but I don't want to. I'm gonna though. All right, it has been 2 hours and 15 minutes. Holy guacamole. I can't listen, I won't be able to do this forever. So it's summer, we're having fun, we're hanging out. Once we get back into our school routine, it's gonna shorten back up again. So it'll be hard, but we'll get through it. All right. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out with me and just being amazing. And don't forget, be kind, be positive, and I will see y'all tomorrow on Tunisian Thursday. So same time, same place, and make beautiful things. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see you on the YouTube streets. And yeah, we'll see you later. Toodaloo.